Hey everybody, it is Tedley Tedlicious here. I am the scruffiest, fluffiest bear with a drag race vlog on YouTube. Alright, so hey everybody, this is the All-Stars 4 Snatch Game episode. Everybody's excited for this, of course, and then they announced they were gonna switch it up, which I was like, I was like having flashbacks, I was scared, I was terrified that it was going to be the repeat of the All-Stars 1 Rupaul's Gaffin hot mess. So basically I was very concerned they were going to alter the Snatch Game to be something terrible again, where it wasn't really Snatch Game, it was nothing like a panel like they did before. Luckily I was completely proven wrong. I was super excited to see that the way they did it with the of love to kind of be like the old dating show kind of thing was amazing and it was perfect. Let's just go down the list of the queens. I'm only going to talk about the ones that I think did a really good job or like stood out for some reason. So firstly, Naomi Smalls, and you know what, after all this shit I was talking, y'all be disliking my videos, she turned it out with her Wendy Williams impression, and you can tell, just like me, she tunes into Wendy Williams. She had quotes directly from the show, like the "in my mind," you know, blah blah blah. It was totally Wendy. And then, you know, we didn't even see it coming. She did the whole fall down and drop incident skit. It was hilarious, like, and nobody expected it, and I definitely did not expect Naomi Smalls to pull through so strongly, and she totally did. And so then also in group 1 was Caitlyn Jenner, portrayed by the one and only Trinity the Tug, which she did an amazing job. She was so funny, she was so on point. It was almost as uncannily accurate as Tatiana from the very first Snatch Game doing Britney back in the day. It was just so good. It was so perfect. And the whole, okay, before Trinity got to do Caitlyn, Gia wanted to do Caitlyn Jenner as well for some poor reasons. And also, like the last time Gia was on Snatch Game, she did Kim Kardashian. Why would she want to do another person from the same show when she didn't do good the first time? You know, pick somebody else, girl. And she apparently did, but she did not do well, so anyways, let's just talk about Gia Gunn since we're on the subject of her. She did a very terrible job on the Snatch Game. She was interrupting people, she was rude and obnoxious, it was so disappointing. And like she, you know, was one of the original season girls, you know, like from back in the day. So like I was totally expecting like her to improve from the previous time she did it. I don't know. Oh yeah, Valentina as Eartha Kitt. Like, so she had a lot of the character down. It didn't seem, her answers didn't seem to fit much of anything. It seemed very Tammy Brownish, where it was just kind of out there in the universe. It was really strange, her performance. And like apparently, which I missed this, thankfully some of my gays helped me out with this, but Eartha Kitt did a voice in The Emperor's New Groove, and some of the jokes she was doing was from that cartoon. But I'm like, okay, if we're talking about an old school celebrity, RuPaul's not, I mean, RuPaul probably missed the last Disney drag brunch that your local town did, so there's no way he's gonna know some Disney character from the 2000s from one of the poorest Disney movies of all time. But so anyways, and then who else was even noticeable in the Snatch Game? Poor Latrice Royale. She didn't even like get a chance to stand out. She was bothered, she was bewildered. She was mad once again. You know, she waited how long to do another Snatch Game? So, you know, I thought this was really going to be her chance to stand out and do a real good job at an impersonation. And granted, I didn't see who she was portraying because I didn't watch that show, but yeah, I will say that it was impossible for her to do good once again because Gia was being so obnoxious. So I think that's pretty much the whole list of the standout girls in this one. As far as, you know, the other ones just kind of like I didn't know who they were, or they just kind of were in the middle, and so why, I mean, go into detail about it. But so, I mean, Manila did really good as Barbra Streisand, which was incredible as well. I was worried she was pushing it with the nose, but the judges loved it, so hey. So then anyways, in the top 2 was Caitlyn Jenner versus Manila Luzon. And then they go backstage, and then Manila was actually, and I have been waiting for a queen to do this, act strategically, and she's saying Valentina's in the bottom, we could get her out. But then Trinity, apparently I didn't know this, but she's like good friends with Valentina, they're from the same season, so she really responds negatively to this, and then she goes and tells Valentina, you might be out. The thing about this next part is I started to get irritated with Valentina just at the end, and here is why. Firstly, when Trinity told you she might be going home that night, she acts surprised and shocked, like, what, me? It's like, well, let's think about this. There's 2 people up for elimination. You're one of those 2 people, so how are you going to be shocked it's a possibility for you to go home? Is Gia Gunn so much a pawn in your reality, Valentina, that you think that there's just no chance that you're going to be sent home? Oh, that drove me a little nuts, that like entitlement like she had. And then she goes to Manila when Manila's talking about it, and Manila was pretty ballsy to just bring it up to Valentina's face and just say it. Like, and also discuss maybe forming an alliance with Valentina. But then Valentina was not about it, and so basically then she's like, I have a challenge for you to keep me around. And it's like, girl, the challenge already happened, you're already in the bottom 2, you can't tell someone they're doing something wrong by taking you out when you were at the bottom. It's fair game. If you were going to be gone, then you might be gone, you know? Like, it's like not your place to tell somebody else that they should be challenged to keep you there. The thing is, they already proved themselves. This was the Snatch game. This was the biggest challenge. And if you failed the challenge and you're in the bottom 2, you are in the bottom 2. There's no special accommodations made for you because your name is Valentina. I don't know. That irked me so badly, and she did get to stay, and I'll be excited to see Manila's reasons for keeping her there. But just a reminder, sweetheart, you do not have special privileges in this competition. But so anyways, that is my final critique. Gia Gunn went home, and you know, apparently rightfully so, everybody at home was sick of her. I still love Gia Gunn. Did I love the outfit she came down in the runway? No, I definitely did not. Did she deserve to go home this week? Yes, unfortunately, but she is an all-star. I wish she had been there with Laganja so Team Too Much could have been in full effect. But you know what? I'm glad she had her chance, and you know, this is a step forward for the trans community on Drag Race. You never know what we can get from this moment, you know, because we have Sonique and Gia kind of doing the stepstones to what could possibly happen in the future, so you never know. So anyways, that is my 2 cents about the All-Stars episode of RuPaul's Drag Race. As I'm going to do every week, I'm going to ask my husband what he thought of the episode, and he gave this about a 6.5 out of 10. Alright, you guys, thank you so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed this, or if it was tolerable, please like and subscribe somewhere on this page, wherever you can click. Please do so, and you know, show me some love. I love you guys so much. I do this specifically for you people who tune in, so thank you so much.